I had to listen to it one more time, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Mm. We back, baby. We back. One more again, baby. Yeah. So, as y'all are aware, they trying to make a day for Charlie Kirk, man. Wow. And you know what's sad about this? The exact opposite of Martin Luther King is going to be the result of this. More people gonna end up getting hurt behind this dude having a day because of what he represent. You see what I'm saying? Because of what his spirit represented. Martin Luther King, they try to compare him to Martin Luther King, but Martin Luther King's spirit represented what the results of that he died for was progress. You know what I mean? Progress in our community, progress until the crack era came and just man wiped us out. Almost did. Apparently, it didn't. Some of us still alive and well, but yeah, this right here, it's gonna be a whole lot more political violence because of this. That's what I predict. You know what I'm saying? Not to say like I want that to happen, but and it'll be at the hands of the same people who responsible for Kirk's death. The right, the these people will be doing more political violence with this day. They so emboldened. Trump emboldened them in the first place. Now it's more of them being emboldened, and now it's like a snowball effect of a bunch of emboldened crazy people that want to do a bunch of crazy shit. Yeah. Welcome back though, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, Marlon Speaks Live. It's a crazy world we living in, y'all. Crazy world, man. Crazy world. I don't know. Y'all comment and let me know if y'all like my new my new studio that I got that I just put together for myself. I'm in my basement actually, but I put a little studio together down here. Y'all let me know how y'all think about it, man. I plan on doing this all day, every day. It's my new thing. This is what I do. This is me. This is my life. This is what I do. I do this anyway. This is why I had to come up with this channel because this is what I do. And if y'all don't know, I'm gonna let y'all in on something. My brother passed away. My dear brother passed away a little over a year ago, a year and a half ago. And since he been gone, I really don't have nobody to talk to like I used to talk to. He was my best friend. And I wouldn't generally be doing this if he was still alive. I would be probably most likely talking to him because we, like, especially with what's going on right now, my brother, we'd be able to sort it out just with between me and him. And it'll just kind of keep me where I don't need to talk no more. But now I don't have that. So now I got a lot of things going on in my head. I don't have nobody to really talk to about. So that's really partly why I'm doing this. When I went live last week and was watching the fight, I had the fight on the Crawford fight. Man, it felt so good watching that fight with all you people, the ones that subscribed. I hope y'all still here, man. I just be sharing my thoughts. That's all, man. But I was watching this video of Representative elect Alexandria Cortez, and I wanted to share this with y'all, man. Want to share this with y'all because there's some powerful stuff, man. I want to share this with y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video, bro. She got a nice perspective.
Thank Gentleman Representative Green for his graciousness. Today, the Republican House majority brought to the floor a resolution honoring, quote, honoring the life and legacy of Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk's assassination was a horrific and vile attack and incident of political violence. and condemning the depravity of Kirk's brutal murder is a straightforward matter, one that is especially important to help stabilize an increasingly unsafe and volatile political environment where everyday people feel more at risk. We can deeply disagree and come together as a country to denounce the horror of this killing. And it is not a license for the abuse of power and whitewashing of American history. Today's resolution only underscores the majority's recklessness by choosing to author this condemnation and honoring on a purely partisan basis, instead of uniting Congress in this tragedy with one of the many bipartisan options to condemn political violence and Kirk's murder, as we did with the late Melissa Hortman. Instead, the majority proceeded with a resolution that brings great pain to the millions of Americans who endured segregation, Jim Crow, and the legacy of bigotry today. We should be clear about who Charlie Kirk was. A man who believed that the Civil Rights Act that granted Black Americans the right to vote was a mistake, who after the violent attack on Paul Pelosi claimed that, quote, some amazing patriot, unquote, should bail out his brutal assailant, and accused Jews of controlling, quote, not just the colleges, it's the nonprofits, it's the movies, it's Hollywood, it's all of it, unquote. His rhetoric and beliefs were ignorant, uneducated, and sought to disenfranchise millions of Americans, far from the working, quote, working tirelessly to promote unity, unquote, asserted by the majority in this resolution. It is equally important that Congress does unite to reject the government's attempt to weaponize this moment into an all-out assault on free speech across the country, all in the name of Charlie Kirk. President Trump and the FCC are now cynically threatening to shut down ABC and any outlets who give airtime to the administration's political critics. This is a disgusting attack on the American people and the very First Amendment rights that define us as a country. It is also the ABC Corporation's responsibility to refuse to embolden and participate in this corruption and escalation of censorship. We continue to pray for Mr. Kirk's family and loved ones in the wake of this terrible act. I am thinking especially of his children and his wife, whose grief cannot be measured. And with that, I yield back to the gentleman.
I bid the lady good day and would.
Man, oh man, there has been so much today, and
Yeah, we could talk about that one another time, but that's definitely Jasmine Crockett. It's definitely something I want to talk about soon too. Definitely got to have my girl on here, Jasmine Crockett. Do a video on her. She's so dope. Yeah, man. So yeah, I wanted to speak a little bit about that, man. Like I said, man, this all this is gonna do is embolden these people even more to do more of what they've been doing, which is terrorizing our people. I'm not afraid, and I'm gonna say this because maybe it's because I kind of knew, I kind of been preparing myself for this for like really since Obama got elected, really probably since Bush was in office. I was kind of preparing myself because I just was looking at the people, man. It's like our people in this country haven't really progressed none. Don't want to progress none. That's why, since YouTube and this technology, I've been just like researching Nazi Germany. I've been just researching Nazi Germany. And I said to myself, when Barack got in there, I said, you know what? And not even so much Nazi Germany, but just our history here. Every time it's black progress, it's what they call a black backlash. So I've been researching that, man, and just preparing for the backlash. And like I said earlier, this country, by it not ever atoning for anything, is just going more into it's like when you're lying, you keep lying instead of apologizing the first lie. You keep lying on top of that, and then it get to a point to where you don't even know where the lie began. So that's where this country is at. They're trying to bury history. That's a sure sign that no lessons have been learned when you want to bury history. So that means you want to repeat history. So that's exactly what's going on. So that's why I say these MAGA and turning point people seem to be emboldened to pretty much be what KKK was to my ancestors. So I'm just letting y'all know this right now. We are not our ancestors. We will not we know how to work technology just like everybody else. But I'm gonna say this: we probably need to go in whiteface to go into y'all neighborhoods. We go in whiteface, then we get the benefit of the doubt, and then we can handle whatever we need to handle. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, because we're not gonna be hung up. No lynch. We're not gonna be lynched. Y'all can think y'all gonna do that, but I promise you, it will be no. We ain't finna be running. We ain't scared of none of y'all. Trust me. So it's not gonna go like your ancestors did with our ancestors. Trust me, it's not even in the 60s and 70s when there was holes in and throwing sickened dogs. That's not even gonna happen. I promise you, them dogs be getting. Something gonna be badly happening to them dogs. Yeah. I don't know if y'all see what's going on, but these police, things bad, that bad stuff happening to them. Like, and don't nobody want nothing to happen to them. But guess what? Y'all got a history of fucking with us. So that's all I can say. Things are not gonna go like y'all might think they're gonna go. Trust me. I'm gonna pray. I don't own no firearms. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to pray. That's all I do, period. But it's a whole lot of people in our community that's just not right in their mind in general. It's a lot of mental illness going on in our community, and they waiting for a reason to unleash that mental illness that they got. I don't know. That's all I can tell y'all, man. I know them. I know them by name. I know them by face. I know them. I pray for them, and I don't want nothing to happen to them, But yeah, man. I just feel like on the so-called right side of things, this law that they trying to like give him honoring him with a day is just gonna make the so-called right feel more emboldened to terrorize, to do everything legally. This ain't like the KKK. This is like, it's similar because a lot of what KKK did was sanctioned too. But this, what's going on now, is like state sanctioned violence. This is like something that I don't think we ever had. But like I said, this ain't gonna do nothing but clear the way for reparations. Reparations is coming. Trust me. All this is clearing the way for reparations. You know what I mean? When you think that you can, terrorize a people, like and it be state sanctioned, trust me, that's gonna clear the way for a whole bunch of reparations. That's how the Jewish people were able to get reparations, because it was state sanctioned. So when you got state sanctioned violence, that's where the government will be held accountable. That's where we don't even have to argue about it. You know what I mean? So if y'all got melanin and y'all from African descent and you from slave descent, get ready for your checks, because this President Trump and y'all, we all gonna be saying he was the best president ever after that. Trust me. And the same people that voted for him gonna hate his guts. MAGA will hate his guts at the end of the day. Trust me. That's how this gonna go. Just like most of the people that was going for Hitler ended up hating his guts too. And a lot of the Jews, they was better off financially. Not like you can't never get your family back. You know, not to say like they wanted their family to die, but they were compensated. You know, and here in America, we way overdue. We hundreds of years overdue. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that, man. This day, nothing like Martin Luther King Day. The exact opposite is gonna happen. Yeah, I'm out, man. I'll be back later, baby. Be back later, baby.